Hello there, my name's Card. I'm a long-time progressive community organiser and activist. And today, I just want to briefly talk about a reactionary dog whistle that's been around for a few years now, as well as what it really means, who's using it, and why. For those who might not know, in politics, a dog whistle is a word, a phrase, or a symbol which seems perfectly innocent and innocuous to most people, but which really communicates a more sinister hidden message to those in the know. Additionally, there'll also be a playlist of videos of mine, linked at the top of the description, which goes into detail about all sorts of reactionary dog whistles and how to spot them. Today specifically, I wanted to talk about the term humiliation ritual, and how it's become a contemporary reactionary meme and signal, particularly in online spaces. A lot of the online far-right congregate most of their time on dedicated reactionary forums and image boards where they are free to be as openly bigoted as they want. But whenever they're on the normal, regular side of the internet, they'll often reuse a lot of the same racist, homophobic, transphobic jokes and memes and talking points they would with other reactionaries, but they'll couch it all in obfuscating language and obtuse references so that it all flies over the heads of most normal people. If you consider yourself a socially conscious progressive, you should try to familiarise yourself with a lot of the general references and talking points online reactionaries will bring up, so that you don't let them fly under your radar when they're trying to spread their ideology and signal their beliefs to one another online. After all, knowing is half the battle. To this end, one of the ways alt-right types will attempt to signal their reactionary beliefs to one another without most normal people catching on is by invoking the term humiliation ritual. This term is actually a reference to an online, far right-wing conspiracy theory which posits that public figures, like celebrities and politicians in particular, are all actually performing coded acts of ritual submission to an unseen global cabal virtually every time they appear in public. Why exactly public figures would do this is never really explained by anyone who believes in all this, but people likely to use the term humiliation ritual suppose that it's all linked to some sort of symbolic initiation into elite circles. In actuality, this is all just another manifestation of tired, old, largely anti-Semitic tropes, more or less just fear-mongering about alleged Jewish control of politics and the entertainment industry, but veiled in such a way as to give anyone invoking the term just enough plausible deniability to wiggle out of being called a blatant anti-Semite. Like a lot of stuff the online right-wing does, this is dumb. But using these sorts of terms and jokes is still a way alt-righters identify themselves to each other on all sorts of websites, because it's the sort of terminology that isn't largely known to people outside of their own circles. So, if you happen to see people joking about humiliation rituals online, all apropos of nothing, now you know the reason why. And it's a big red flag. So, for the sake of keeping yourself and your spaces safe, please just keep it in mind. It's always good to be able to recognise alt-right messaging and signalling like this, so you can spot it, denounce it, explain why it's wrong and bad to others, and remove the people posting the sort of stuff. That's all I have to say today. I hope it helps. Once again, my name's Card. If you want to hear more from me, especially more about emerging or obscure reactionary dog whistles and how to spot them, feel free to subscribe to this YouTube page, or just take a look at my other videos. Either way, goodbye for now, and stay safe out there.